We thank God, the Creator, and we bless His holy name for this day, today, that God has given unto us. We are going to continue our lesson. Very, very important lesson. This lesson is so important that by the grace of God, when you get the copy of this message, it will change the way we think about life. And today, the theme of our lesson, we call it Searching for God's Love. Searching for God's love. That is the theme. And the topic today is right there on the board. Imperfect, wicked human enjoy God's love. Imperfect, wicked human enjoy God's love. So please, just pay attention and listen to the truth about life. Well, when you look at life carefully, every day in human life, things happen. There are so many things that we don't expect that comes in our way in our everyday life. Somebody can walk to doctor's office like a regular checkup. After the checkup and after some exams, the doctor will tell you, well, I have a bad news for you. Doctor, what happened? Well, you have a terrible sickness eating in your body. You have 3 months to live. You have 3 months to live. What? Just enter into the doctor's office for regular checkup, and the doctor is telling you that you have 3 months to live. Why? Why life is like that? This is an evidence that future of man is hidden. People are going through a lot of problems in this world they never ever dream of, never ever thought that they will end up like this. So many people are so sick. It's only one day that changed their life. There was a time that I met a guy. His friend just went to see his primary doctor. And after the visit, this guy told me that his friend was crying so hard. Do you know what happened? The doctor told his friend that he had a cancer, stage 3 cancer. This guy is 28 years. 28 years for stage 3 cancer. The whole world turned upside down, man. This guy never ever dreamed of that his life will flip like that. Family, this life, our daily life, is not predictable. You can be healthy today. The next morning, you find yourself in emergency. What kind of life is this? Future is hidden. So many things going on in people's life that they never dream of. I can't remember some years ago, one of the sweetest women you will ever find in this world. When I was back home in Ghana, this woman just go to her normal work. She was a trader. So she traveled and buy the goods and sell it. One day, this woman involved in a severe accident never ever walk again. She was on wheelchair more than 30 years. In a wheelchair. More than 30 good years. Why? Future is hidden. Life is not predictable. Your life can change every minute. Just a second. Things can happen. I quite remember when I went to the hospital, I looked at the face of my sister in the Lord. Is that you, Sissy? She called my name. I was looking at her. This woman, wonderful woman. A woman that cares about God. But look at what happened to this woman. 30 good years in a wheelchair. Her life changed just a minute, man. Just a minute. Her whole life changed completely. Future is hidden. Life is not predictable. Just right now, the former president of Republic of Ghana, President Kufuor, right now, he's in a wheelchair. Anytime I see this man, I ask myself so many questions. This man never dreamed that he's going to be in a wheelchair. Today, this handsome man, one of the greatest presidents in Ghana, ex-president Kufuor, is in wheelchair right now. Why? Why? You see how life is? Today, he wished everything that he has in life, he will give it out to just get his strength back, to walk like ordinary human being. But only God can change this atmosphere. The man sitting down in a wheelchair right now. What kind of life is this? Is that how life is? Yes. Future is hidden. Life is not predictable. I remember as President Bush, the senior, before he died, he also was in a wheelchair. Man, this life, man, is trickish, man. Man, don't know. Man, we don't know what is going to happen in the next 5 minutes. We have no clue. No clue. We have to slow down, man. Because life is playing with our mind. We don't even know what is going to happen tomorrow morning. We have no clue, man. We have our plans. But the plan will never manifest. Because future is hidden. So many great people, man. Great people in the world. Powerful people. Rich people. Today, they are in emergency room, hospital bed. They cannot speak. They cannot eat. They cannot do nothing. You see how life is? Life is deceived humanity. We are traveling a journey with no destination. It plays with our mind. So many foreigners and Africans have been traveling, working hard, trying to survive. You don't even know if you can enjoy your hard working. You don't know, man. People travel all over the world. About a few years ago in New York City, people from Argentina, Spain, Brazil, Canada, Australia, and various parts of the world, they just came to New York, just, to view the city and enjoy their holidays. A crazy guy rent a car, drove, and killed these innocent people. What kind of life is this? You see how life people never dream that they are going to die in a foreign land. Never dream. They never dream that they are going to die in New York City. You see how life is? Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you get the copy of this message, listen to this message carefully. Because we have been deceived for so long, man. We deceived ourselves. About a few months ago, I met a fine lady from another state. This woman came to New York for business trip. While she was working in New York, immediately she felt some pain in her back. The pain go through her leg. This woman, within 5 minutes, she can't walk. So I asked her, "You didn't feel pain this morning?" She said, "No. If I have this experience, I'm not coming to work." This woman was crying. She was crying so hard. Then I asked myself, what kind of world is this? The woman told me, she said, "Sir, I prefer to give birth than to go through this pain." Is something painful than birth? Like to give birth? This woman said to me, "I prefer to give birth, to have baby, than to go through this pain." Wow! The life of this woman changed within few hours. She never expected this. We don't know, man. The life that we are living, we have no clue. What is going to happen to us tomorrow morning? We don't know. Next week, we don't know. The following week, we don't know. We have a whole bunch of plans. But something dangerous is ahead. Now, the question is, why? Every day I ask myself this question, why? Why life is like this? Just 3 days ago, I was driving through Brooklyn. There's a big cemetery in the Brooklyn. I saw so many people, most of them having flower in their hand. I said, where these people are going? I spotted the right corner of the cemetery. There is a 6 feet hole over there. 6 feet over there. People are looking inside it. People are standing there. Everybody was sad. I was watching because I was learning. I said, wow. Somebody is going. Of all this in life, of all this painful, working hard, hating each other, that is our aim, man. That's it. So I asked myself, is that the life of man? That something can happen to you any moment from now. Your life will change forever. Look at the president of Ghana before, man. Great leader. Stabilized the economy of Ghana. I don't even know why he just get out. All in the name of democracy. That I have a big problem in that democracy because it looks like it's calm, man. Because you do campaign spending all this money. This money can even build roads, hospital, feed poor people. Just using this money for campaign, just lying to people. What is this? What kind of life is this? Today, the ex-president of Ghana is in a wheelchair. He never, ever thought that would be his end. Do you know your end? Do I know my end? No. Why? Because future is hidden. Future is unknown. It's hidden, man. Man is in trouble. I ask myself, so why all these bad things happen to people in our everyday life, man? This draw my attention to what Solomon said in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse number 12. Man, I love this Bible. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse number 12. Do you know what Solomon said about life? Woo, man. I don't know what is going to happen to me 10 minutes from now. So I keep thinking, what kind of life is this? I don't know what is going to happen to me tomorrow. I ask so many questions every day. Why life is like this? Somebody just wake up in the morning, he or she is in good shape. 3 hours later, the person is in emergency. What kind of life is this? What kind of world are we living? Well, Solomon was even confused. The same thing. Like me, I'm confused about life. Because the pain and the trouble and the problem people are going through in life is too much. Now the question is, why? Why? Why all this? Well, let's listen to King Solomon. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse number 12. For man also knoweth not his time. Man also knoweth not his time. As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men. Snare in an evil time, when it befall suddenly upon them. The evil time befall suddenly upon them. Things you don't expect in life, that is what is ahead of us. Never dream that you are going to end up like this. Never, man. Strange sickness and diseases. People always 24/7, hospital, depression, anxiety, cancer, high blood pressure. Why? All these things come unto man suddenly, like a fish running into a net, man. Life is a trick, man. Life is a trick. Life is strange. Future is hidden. Man is in trouble, man. Let us come down. We are nothing. Because our life can change 10 minutes from now. Your life, my life can change completely. Completely. Because of the kind of world we live. You see what Solomon said? Evil things suddenly happen to man. He's not aware of it, man. If you see old people, how life have punished them. Even young people. Yesterday I met a lady who worked in a cancer department in New York. This woman told me there are so many cancers that she cannot even pronounce the name. Why? Yes, King Solomon said, suddenly man falleth into evil times. Solomon continued to make a point about life. Man, we are deceiving ourselves, man. We think we control life. but we are nothing. We think we control life. We say things that we don't know ignorantly. Because the next 2 minutes ahead of you and me, we don't know. We don't know. Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Watch this. Another point. Why things happen to man? Because of the kind of living we are living on earth. Ecclesiastes, let's go chapter 11. Verse number 8. Listen to this. Oh man, this is... I feel like even crying. Ecclesiastes chapter 11. Verse number 8. But if a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness, for they shall be many. All that cometh is vanity. If the man lived many years and rejoiced in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness. According to the Bible, for they shall be many. The day of darkness shall be many. What are the days of darkness? Trouble times, temptation, pain, war, conflict. The Bible said, even if you live many years and you rejoice, your days of darkness, my days of darkness, a time will come, man, you wish you want to leave this world. Sickness can put you in a corner. You don't feel like living anymore. You just want to die. Do you know how many people right now? How many people, they just want to die? These are the days of darkness. And in chapter 9, Solomon said, it come to us suddenly. Right now I'm talking, they are feeding somebody with a tube. Right now. Go to emergency and see. Why our life is like this? Well, we search the Bible and then we just want to find out why men are living this way. Desperately, angry, anxiety, hating each other, bad thing happening to us every minute, every second. We are losing our mind. Why? You ready for this? We are going to travel a journey to the new world. Are you ready? Please watch this. This lesson, by God's grace, was designed to wake up man and to seek God immediately, not tomorrow. Because what is ahead of you tomorrow, you have no clue, man. Somebody will say, I'm going to Germany. From Germany, I'll go to Italy. Then Italy, I'll come to United States. From United States, I'll go back to Spain. I'll go to Spain. The next phone call you heard that person is dead. Why? The person says he's going to Germany, Italy, and United States, and go to Spain. Why he's dead? Or why she's dead? Have you ever heard about somebody said, I'm going someplace, the next phone call that the person is dead? Why? Man, life is a trick, man. Life is a trick, man. This life is a trick. Now the question is, why? Well, now let's go and do the math. Spiritual algebra. Please watch this. Spiritual algebra. Let's listen to this. Oh, gracious. We are going to do math over here. This is spiritual algebra. A journey to human misery. All the pains, all the death, all the sickness, all the hate, all the crazy, poverty, like so many things that man go through in life every day. Why? worship all the time. All the time. All the time. So let's go to the board and see something over there. Now, imperfect, wicked human enjoy God's love. Watch this. We are going to do math. This is spiritual math. Now, a journey to the new world. According to Genesis chapter 1, verse number 31. Verse 1 to 31. After God created everything. Verse number 31. God saw everything and God said it was very good. Then why somebody's in emergency right now? Why yesterday I witnessed by my own eye, 6 feet, somebody's going. I didn't see that the person have gold, a diamond, a shoe, a shirt, a tie, none of that. They are going to bury this person empty-handed. Wow. So that's it? That's the end of man? That's all? Oh, God, forgive us. We don't know, man. Why? Man is experiencing this pain, agony, death. Why? Watch this. Genesis 1:31. After God created everything, God said, it was very good. Now, that's Genesis chapter 1, verse number 31. Now, after God created everything, according to Genesis chapter 2, verse 8 and 9, God prepared the garden called the Garden of Eden, and God put man over there. And God said, man, stay over here. In the Garden of Eden, there are good fruits. God said, eat everything. In the middle of the Garden of Eden, there is a tree called the tree of life. It is there. Man, eat it. So in Genesis chapter 2, verse number 8 and 9, God placed man in the Garden of Eden. Enjoy the good atmosphere in that garden. What we see now, it wasn't there. But the question is, how come? Well, watch this. So Genesis chapter 2, verse 8 and 9, God told man, stay here, the Garden of Eden. Genesis chapter 2, verse number 50, God told man, dress this garden, dress it and keep it. It's for you. Genesis chapter 2, verse number 15. Now Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 2, verse number 16 and 17. God told man, look, watch. There is a tree right here. The name of the tree is knowledge of good and evil. Do not eat it. The day that you eat it, you shall surely die. Genesis chapter 2, verse number 17. Family, watch this. Because we don't understand why we are suffering in this world, man. The pain we are going through in life is so severe. We don't. Genesis chapter 2, verse number 17. God said, you see this tree? The name of the tree is knowledge of good and evil. The day that you eat it, you shall surely die. God told man. Well, Genesis chapter 3. Serpent came over there. He was right there. He was in Garden of Eden. The serpent is right there. That is Satan in the form of serpent came and deceived the woman. Genesis chapter 3, verse number 1, verse number 2. You see the cunning way that Satan or the serpent beguiled the woman and deceived the woman. Genesis chapter 3, verse number 6. The woman took the fruit that God told them, thou shalt not eat of it. The day thou eat it, therefore, thou shalt surely die. God told them. Our Father told them. Well, Genesis chapter 3, verse number 6. The woman took the fruit and ate it and gave to her husband. The husband also ate it. That's it. In Genesis chapter 3, watch this. Verse number 7. Genesis 3:7. The new world now was created. Do you know that people don't even know the new world was there after Genesis chapter 3? The new world was there after Genesis chapter 3. What is the new world? The way they perceive things, the way they think about things change from Genesis chapter 3 completely. The new world is the way you think, your mind. After they eat the fruit, they saw that they were naked. Before, they don't know. They don't know, man, because of the mind. As soon as they ate the fruit, they saw that they were naked. Then they grabbed some leaf to cover themselves. This is the beginning of the new world. This is the beginning of the new world. Genesis 3:7, the new world was now established by a man. Watch this. Genesis 3:7. So now, after Genesis 3:7, God, according to Genesis chapter 3, verse 14 to 19, God cursed man. And God told man, look, verse number 19, you came from the darks. You go back to the darks. This is why yesterday somebody is going back to the darks. A day will come, me and you will go to the darks. We don't have choice. We don't have nothing to say. When your time comes, you go straight forward. And you don't know. Do you think people know the day that they are going to die? Nobody knows. It is hidden from man. So God pronounced death. He said, you go back to the darks. Genesis 3:19. Do you know what God is? Genesis chapter 3, verse 23, 24. Immediately, God kicked man out of the Garden of Eden. Man, get out from here. Genesis chapter 3, verse 23 and 24. God kicked man out of the Garden of Eden. Do you know what is in the Garden of Eden? Man. I was reading Isaiah chapter 51, man. Verse number 3. In the Garden of Eden, thanksgiving, voice of melody, gladness, joy. This is what you can find in the Garden of Eden. Man lost the Garden of Eden. Look at our life. People are not happy. People are miserable. People are trying to find a way to be happy, smoking ganja and drink, thinking that they will make themselves happy. Never, ever, ever. When you come to New York, how people are taking drugs because they want to make themselves happy. We lost it. It's over. We lost it, man. Sadly, we lost it. The voice of melody originated from God. Living in an environment with a voice of melody, always gladness and thanksgiving. Worthy art thou, Jehovah God. Worthy art thou, Jehovah God. Man lost this environment. That's it. We lost it. God kicked man out of the Garden of Eden. Genesis chapter 3, verse number 23 and 24. You see, we created this new world. And this new world is what we see. Hate each other, kill each other, kick each other. Things that we don't expect come into our life. We don't know, man. We don't know. We are not expecting it, but it's happening to us. Oh, gracious. Now, you know what God did? Genesis chapter 3, verse number 21. God covered man with a skin because there's no way man can cover himself. Did you see the manifestation of God's love? Genesis 3:21. Of everything that man have done against God. God said, man, you know something? I'll cover you. He covered man. This is the love that we cannot understand. Wicked and imperfect man is enjoying the love of God. Man, God's love is great. God's love is great. Now look at this. Because they ate the fruits. Genesis chapter 3, verse number 6 and 7. The beginning of the new world. That's it. And in the new world, our minds, our hearts, our soul, and our spirits are corrupt. In the new world. We are living in the new world. This new world began in Genesis chapter 3, verse number 7. That's it. So now, look at the board. Human spirit, human heart, and human spirit, human soul, human spirit, human soul, human heart, and human mind is corrupt in the new world. This is why we cannot stand against each other. I'm telling you, man, there will never ever be peace in this world. Why? Because we founded the new world where the mind of man, the heart of man, the soul of man is corrupt. And this new world is called the land of darkness. Man is living in darkness, man. Spiritually, we are living in darkness. We are blind. Isaiah chapter 42, verse number 7. We are blind and we are living in darkness. We are living in prison. Spiritually, God, forgive us. Save us, man. Spiritually, we are living in prison. Man is in jail. Isaiah chapter 42, verse number 7. We are blind. We are living in darkness. Spiritually, we can see nothing. This is why we are suffering. Now, the problem is, if we have brought all this problem to ourselves, right? Matthew chapter 4, verse number 15 and 17. Jesus showed up. Woo! He showed up in the land of Zebulun. He showed up in the land of Naphtali. So Naphtali and Zebulun saw that light is in the world now. Man is living in darkness. Matthew chapter 4, verse number 15 and 16. Light now have shown up. The solution of man's greatest problem, our mind, our heart, our soul, our spirit, is Christ the King. This is God's love. Today, if you hear this message, please don't go to bed. Listen to this message, because remember, we are living in darkness. We are spiritually blind. We are spiritually in jail. We are living in prison. In prison, man, we can't see nothing. It is very, very difficult for man to understand God because our minds are corrupt. We can never understand God. Our heart is corrupt. Our minds are corrupt. Our soul is corrupt. Our spirit is corrupt. How are we going to see God who is holy? That is what man will never understand God. Ever. Because we are corrupt. Now, so what is the solution? The solution is Matthew chapter 4, verse number 15 and 16. Man, the light show up. Romans chapter 5, verse number 8. The love of God show up. That is Jesus. That's it. Today, if you hear this message, please, the Church of Christ is preaching this message. The solution of our problem, which is our mind, our soul, our spirit. And the world that we live in, we are living in darkness. And do you know what you can find in this world? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. The new world, this is what you can find. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. The new world, the darkness, the blind, and the prison that we are living in. This is what you can find inside. Do you know what rule? The one that rule in this evil, spiritually darkness world is money. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse number 10. Money, the love of money, is the root of all evil. I was asking myself question about this text. The Bible said the love of money, the love of money. Well, who in the world don't love money? Even if a child is crying, and then you take money and say, oh, get this $20. The child will just wipe his face because the child have seen the power of this. This is what rule in the darkness world. That's it. Money rules, man. The lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life connected to this. That's it. What shall we do? Well, the solution is Jesus. That's it. John 1:29. The lamp of God take away the sins of man. Gracious. Please, if you hear this message, because of us, the lamp of God was killed. Jesus was killed. He was buried. The third day he arose. If you hear this message, please believe it, man. Because you don't know tomorrow what is coming next. Why? Because we are living in a new world with crazy stuff. If you hear the gospel, you believe, you change your mind. God said, I will help you to change your mind. You confess, I believe that Jesus is the Son of God. Then you be obedient to what Jesus said. Baptize. Matthew chapter 28, verse number 19. Powerful text. You baptize. God said, I will add you to the church of my Son. Acts chapter 2, verse number 47. This is the message. If you get this message, don't sit down. Because tomorrow, remember, it's not promised. People are living this world. Life is not predictable and future is hidden. Wherever you are, please visit the Church of Christ. This message is from the Church of Christ. Brother Aubrey, remember, searching for God's love, imperfect, wicked, human, enjoy God's love. We are searching for God's love. May God bless you and bless you more as you heard this message. Please share this truth because we are in prison spiritually. We need a Savior. The Savior is here, the Son of God. May God bless you all, comfort you, and remember this. Tomorrow is not promised. Today is our day. A minute from now, I don't know what is going to happen to me. Anything can happen because life is not predictable. God bless you all. Bye-bye.